welcome to our safety meeting for the month of March 2025. I want to kind of jump right into this and talk about some things that we're having an issue here with. It's some rear end accidents. It's no secret we've had them. Doesn't matter, like whose fault it is or anything like that. It's just we've had them. So I think it's time we talk about them. First thing I want to talk about is, what do you hear? What do you think of when you hear rear end accident? Especially being a truck driver, what are you thinking? Well, me as a safety guy, I think about, all right, who's in trouble, who it is, do they need help? That's first and foremost that always goes through my mind. Second of, what are the factors that are involved that had this accident happen? Is it speed, road conditions, weather conditions, traffic conditions, fatigue, stress level on the driver? All these things start popping into my head. That's kind of what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about, like our traveling distance. We definitely need to improve our traveling distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. 6 to 8 seconds for you guys hauling singles. Guys hauling double trailers, you're upwards around 10 to 12. With every hazard that you see as you're cruising down the road, no matter if you're 80,000 pounds or 129,000 pounds, you need to add a second to a second and a half for every hazard that you see, and that can consist of traffic conditions. What time of day is it? Morning rush hour, afternoon lunch traffic, going home traffic? Is it road conditions? Bad roads, wet roads, icy roads, snowy roads. All those would add another second to a second and a half to your traveling distance. Watching out for that guy that's always up there just changing lanes every time you blink. He's always changing lanes. That's another second you need to add on your traveling distance. So again, doubles up to 129,000 pounds. You guys, you need a little bit more room to stop. Get 55 miles an hour to stop that truck. You're going to need about a football's length of room, a football field's length of room to stop. 65, you need about 1.5 football fields. At 129,000 pounds, at 70 plus miles an hour, you're over 700 feet of distance you need to stop. And put that into perspective, that's more than 2 football fields length of room that you need to stop your truck if something happens. So as you're cruising down the road and you see little Billy in the back seat waving at you, or his sister waving at you, giving you the honk sign, that's good indication that you're a little too close, especially if you can read that license plate. Time to back off. I challenge each and every one of you to try to think about that when you're going down the road. Okay, I'm this much weight, I'm traveling this speed. How much distance do I need to stop this truck if something happens? Do I have that much distance in between my truck and the vehicle in front of you? That's something, that we constantly need to be thinking about. We need to stay vigilant, looking at our surroundings, intersections coming to our roads, on and off ramps, all those kind of things. Make sure Billy Bob doesn't, turn right out in front of you and cut you off. I know those of you that run during the, daylight and you're running through the bigger cities, it sucks. Rush hour sucks. Do your best. I know it'd be virtually impossible to leave 2 football fields of room between you and the vehicle in front of you. You'd never get anywhere. So, use your best judgment. If you're doing 20 miles an hour, obviously you're going to stop a lot sooner. So you don't need 2 football fields length of room to stop your truck. But please allow yourself enough room to stop. Another thing is distractions. Distractions can be cell phones. Road rage is a big one. Let's see, reaching down to grab yourself a soda or your water bottle, some food, a cigarette, chewing tobacco, whatever it is. Reaching down and grabbing that's a distraction. Another distraction Okay, guys, and I don't know if you guys have thought of this before. I hope you have, but if not, this is a good tip. Is your window, even the passenger side and driver side doors. What condition is your windows in? You know, especially if you're a smoker. Smokers, you kind of get a bit of a film on the front of your windshield. I was a smoker for a lot of years. I know it gets hard to see, especially when the sun's blinding you, during the morning or in the evening when it's trying to set, it blinds you. Or lights at night, bright lights, even a street light can, make it difficult for you to see, and you can't see what's right there on the side of the roads. Um, so yeah, keep that in mind. Hey, does my window need to be cleaned? That is a distraction. It's a big distraction actually. You know, don't be texting and driving. We all know that. I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse on that. We just know what we got to do there. Brian's got this acronym called I'm Safe. I'm Safe. If you don't know what it is, it means I'm safe. It means I is for illness, M is for meds, S is for stress, A is for alcohol, F is for fatigue, and E is for emotions and eating. Either one of them or one or the other. Doesn't matter. No. So think about that. That acronym. That when you're out there on the road. Am I sick? Do I feel good? Am I tired? I can't keep my eyes open. Did I take the wrong cold medicine? Now it's making me tired, or allergy medicine that's making me tired, or just any medicine you have. Should you be taking it while you're driving? Stress is another one. I know with the economy nowadays, it's just really rough and it causes a lot of stress. It does me, and I'm sitting behind a desk now, but I still drive home through downtown Salt Lake. So, your stress, alcohol, that is what it is. There is no alcohol allowed in your trucks, guys. So yeah, don't have it on your breath. Make sure you're getting the proper resting time. If you had a beer to drink at home, make sure you're having your proper hours that you need. Um, Fatigue, man, are you getting enough sleep, guys? Get enough sleep, especially if you're running the night shift for whatever reason. We've got a few guys that love to run the night shift. They're used to it. They're accustomed to it. Don't see a whole lot of issues there. But some guys that are not used to it could get put on it for whatever reason. If it's an oil load that needs to be done only at night or whatever. Make sure you're getting enough rest before you come to work. If you have to come to work a couple hours early just to take a nap to get away from your normal stuff at home, so you know that you're safe on the road, I encourage that. I used to do it quite a bit. Used to sleep in the parking lot here at work quite a bit, just because I knew I needed to be up and ready to go and not be tired. Uh, E is for, like I said, it's emotional. That can go with your stress. That can go with fatigue. All that can go into play all into one same thing. Are you eating the right stuff? Are you eating truck stop food, Maverick food, or whatever? Are you eating the proper foods that you need? Your fruits, your veggies, your meat, whatever. Um, you know, Pay attention to what you're eating while you're out there on the road, guys, to make sure you have what you need to keep you alert and keep you healthy. Okay, and again, that is I'm safe. Uh, at the end of the video, I'd like each and every one of you to text me what I'm safe is. Let me know what it is, and I challenge you guys to think about that every time you go into our trucks. Am I safe? Do I meet all these things? You know, I know I got a little off topic there, but that's okay. Something I wanted to put out there. With all of those things on I am safe, that still helps out with our accidents, avoiding accidents of any kind, slip and falls, car accidents, vehicle accidents, whatever. It'll help with all of that. So, yeah, everybody, thanks for doing what you do. You guys work very hard at what you do. I know I appreciate it. And I know for a fact, Mark, Skyler, and Brian and the dispatchers appreciate it. We wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for you guys. And again, thanks for all the hard work you do for us here at the office. We couldn't do it without you. I can't remember if I told you, hours of service, we went from a red status to a green status. And that took every one of you drivers to get us there. So outstanding job. Keep it up. Keep up the hard work. Let's just, go out there and do what Double D does best, provide the best customer service we possibly can. Kind of goes along with our mission statement. We believe truckers are American heroes. We empower our people to provide exceptional service for our customers' challenging and ever-changing needs. So again, great job, everybody. Do an outstanding job. Keep up the hard work, and we'll see you next month. Talk to you guys later.